Strathcoming is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 25, MLB The Show 25 Padres franchise mode.
Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the San Diego Padres.
I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move.
All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long. Impressive stuff, and we'll see if his teammate can match it today.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Joe Musgrove. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 640.
In the air, left field. And there's one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now.
Batting second, the right fielder, Will Brennan.
Now here is Will Brennan, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
On the ground, and that chance handled to first, and he beats it.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Brennan at first, one gone. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt. And the righty deals. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw there. Safe.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Payoff pitch. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Check swing, called strike.
Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Save.
No, he got
in
it.
comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Runner at first with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo. And immediately
0-1
pumps in a
count.
strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Going, gone. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Misses
Ball
outside, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That one
2
missing
balls, 2
inside.
strikes.
I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now 3-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Joey Cantillo.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now the center fielder,
go.
Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. He's safe.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Man at first, and here is Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1
In
strike.
the dirt. Nobody out. Runner at first. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4 to aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, no outs. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that's fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Bogaerts at third. Arias stands at second. No outs. Got him swinging. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. An 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now, Eggy Rosario. Swing and a ball hammered left field. 1 run is in, and it's off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-3. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Here's Lane Thomas now.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Musgrove back to work. There's the strike. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next pitch is outside.
2 strikes.
On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting it, the second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. That's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
1 out, bases empty. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Missed inside with the curve. Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. Swing and a miss. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tied up here in the early going. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Chop back up the middle. Over to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. This one high in the air to left center. Joe makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. All tied up at 3 apiece. We head to the bottom of the second. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Pitch misses,
Ball 1, no strike.
and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Cronenworth tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball. Two outs. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Three and 2 now. Popped up. Rocchio brings it in, and that is that. Padres down in order, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hey, now, haven't you heard? It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me. So bring it on, so they can't go wrong. Might wanna follow me. Step outside your mind.
In the air, right field. Tatis after it. And it's caught for the out.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Brennan.
Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. A single and a run scored and a walk. That's
Ball
off the inside corner, and that's ball one. Brennan measures 6 feet even, batting second in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The third baseman,
Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. A little bit low, and it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A little bit
That's
low.
ball 2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Merrill makes the play, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied up at 3 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Bogarts now.
That's shortstop, Xander.
Rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Breaking ball inside. Now 1 and 2. And that skips into dirt. And it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Into center. Thomas coming on. He's got it. And there's one away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Arise. Batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Corrals it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Tatis waits. That one fouled off. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Padres go down quietly. Score remains tied at 3.
When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up. What now? Jump out. About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got
back here at Petco Park. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Carlos Santana. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter
Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered here in this one. And that's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. One down, base is empty. That just misses, and the count 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Two now. Caught him looking for the K. Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So digging in, Bo Naylor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Whips it to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Go ahead run on base. Here comes Lane Thomas. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. Strike two.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball one there.
Ball two.
This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 4-3.
Back-to-back base hits. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Fouled off. He was late. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tatis sizing this one up. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the fourth, stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Now the DH for the Padres, Eggy Rosario. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up. Ripped towards third. Ramirez sends it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Next for the Padres, Connor Joe. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that.
I'm just a simple man. Oh yeah.
We go to the top of the fifth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Musgrove back to work.
Nope.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Merrill hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 2 in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
1-0.
And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a ground ball. Jumps, throws, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Brennan.
Two down, bases empty. And now Will Brennan. On a line, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Joe Musgrove is done in this one, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Matt Waldron.
Well, forget about spin rate. I mean, he's got that knuckleball that just floats up there and dances all over the place.
So 2 down. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Pickoff move to first.
He's safe.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Bounced up the middle. And that is that.
Out.
Guardians leave one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Like a river, I keep rolling, rolling. Back to you, I keep rolling, rolling. Back to you.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one misses, and a count now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
No outs, runner at first. Now here is Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
The batter, number 2.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit.
Bogaerts.
The shortstop takes the ball. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to third. Got him on the off-balance throw. That ends the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 5 innings complete. Guardians 4 and the Padres 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Santana, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Joe getting an angle on it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 away.
Number 9, designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
And now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And that drops in for a strike. Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right side. Tosses to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Bo Naylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Finds its way through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Joe moving back for this one. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Guardians 4 and the Padres 3. Bottom of the 6th, Luis Arraez stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses, and that's ball 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith preparing to come on if needed. Herron, the power lefty, up as well. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Joey Cantillo out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Jacob Junis.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Manny Machado up to the plate. That one's in there. Strike 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Thomas settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the inning.
Shawty, tell me where you at. I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she tell me don't leave, I tell the shawty relax now, so she can get.
And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Suarez getting loose as well. Fought off foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one down.
The batter, number 4.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there. 7th inning stretch time. Guardians 4 and the Padres 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
the designated hitter, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch misses. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's down and in. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, but he beats it. Nice try defensively. Great hustle, and the tying run is on.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So up next,
Now
Luis
batting,
Campusano.
Luis.
He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the grab for the second out. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Two outs. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Check on the runner, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Jackson Merrill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Rosario off of first with 2 away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.